And the pitch. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another
hot shot to
April
third.
21st day, the day after Easter. Hope
And
everybody
Real
had a happy
Muto is
Easter.
out.
I'm sure there are probably some
They hand
people
the
that
ball
don't
over to a new
celebrate
arm,
Easter
James
that much,
MacArthur.
mainly because of the
He's
fact
into the
that
game
their
with the
children
bases
have
empty.
probably grown up now and they don't really have
Headed towards the corner.
interest, in Easter
Snags it
anymore,
on the
like
run.
hunting for Easter eggs
And
and all
that'll do
that
it.
stuff.
But two come across to score
If
in
they
the
have
inning.
grandchildren, I'm sure they would
Two-run
do
homer.
that too.
It's
but
now 3-0. You're
weather
dialed
wasn't really
into
all
the
that
show.
great yesterday, and plus I had to work. I hope I get paid extra,
Hit hard on the
but
ground
I don't
to
think
short.
I am because
Tosses
Easter,
across
I
to
don't really
first,
consider,
and quickly one away
these
in the
kind of
second.
places or these
Fastball
holidays,
grew right
they
down
don't
the middle.
really consider
Usually a
them
lot
like
of
major
damage done with that
holidays and
pitch. A
stuff.
hard
They
grounder,
just don't
but he wanted to get that
really
ball in
pass
the air,
extra
maybe
on
drive
that.
it into the gap.
Usually 4th of July, Christmas,
Inside,
Thanksgiving,
just
a
missed.
few others. Yeah, I tell you, if this place I'm at is open on Christmas,
So, a
I'm
foul
gonna
ball
quit
makes
for
it
sure.
1-2.
I'm gonna look for another job. Definitely don't want to be working at a place on Christmas. Despite it
Had some
maybe
cut
more
action
money
to it,
and stuff,
velocity
but it's
pretty
like
good on that
$20 an
slider.
hour. Yeah, I'd
So
do
far,
that. Make
moving
it
the ball
be like
around
that.
nicely.
That's just wishful
Swings and
thinking.
misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts
So I'm doing
now.
some Conquest on here now to get off of
Popped
work
up.
and talking about that crap. We did have
Altuve,
WrestleMania last
right
night
there.
too. I mean, I wasn't too thrilled about WrestleMania being
We're
on
back
the
to start
Easter.
the third, and there's a
They
new
should have
arm
had
on the mound.
WrestleMania like
Chris
they usually do,
Stratton.
either late
He's
April,
got a wicked breaking
or
ball
excuse
in
me,
his
late
arsenal,
March
and it's
or early
definitely
April.
one
I
of
knew
his
I was gonna
go-to
mess that
pitches
up.
when he needs an out.
But they never do.
Carter,
I mean,
the leadoff batter.
I'm not
He
too
looks
thrilled
at
with the
ball
way
one.
Triple H is
This
handling
group of
things,
hitters
as
doing a good job of simply getting the
know,
bat on the ball in this
they
game,
have the
and the
chief
numbers back
operating
that up.
officer
It's
or
tough to
whatever,
remember the
but
times they've actually swung and
I'm
missed
sorry,
at a pitch
but
because
I
it
think it was
really
better
hasn't
when Vince
happened.
McMahon
They've made
was here. I
contact
mean,
on nearly
WrestleMania was
100%
good
of their
last year.
swings.
Even though I didn't really
First,
watch it,
and
I saw the
now
highlights.
Dick Allen
I mean,
doubled his
I just don't
first
really have an
time.
interest in wrestling anymore like I used to. I started wrestling
In the air,
like in the
out towards
mid-90s, like
left center.
95 or so, like one of them years.
Isbell makes the grab, and there's
1995
one
or
down.
1996.
So,
And I
man
really
aboard.
started getting into
now,
it probably
Nolan
around 96,
Shotwell.
close to 97. I mean, I started watching pay-per-views like in the late 90s
On the ground
maybe,
to first.
or something like
It's
that.
through for a hit.
I mean,
And
I
out
didn't
to
really
a
see
board.
a lot of them in the 90s, like the Royal Rumble
Well,
of
clearly he was
1996.
ready. Kind of
into
rolled
wrestling,
over on it a
you
little
know,
bit,
but
but sometimes those
I
can
just
find a
didn't really
hole
watch
and
the
get you a knock.
pay-per-views.
And now here is Jack
It wasn't until like when I
Caglione.
turned
This
9
one
and
looks
then I
like
started
trouble.
getting into it big time.
One run is in.
Got into The Undertaker and many others.
Runner holds at third,
Shawn
so just
Michaels a
one
little
across
bit,
on the play.
and,
Well, that started and ended
Yeah.
pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
That's pretty
Challenged him
much
with the
about it.
fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
I'm just
He's
doing
got
some
it. He's
Conquest
two
on
away.
here. I'm trying to get the Easter one done. I have one more place to do, and that's the Miami Marlins.
And here
on
is
here.
Chase
Already
DeLong.
got
1 for 1 with a
Royals,
single
well,
and a
leading
run scored
4-0.
so far.
We're very close to winning this one. I'm 100%
And
sure
first
we're gonna win
offering
this
is
one.
fouled
And
off.
we've got the we finished the Rockies and the Rays. It's got the
Swing
Royals
and a ground
few
ball,
others.
and that one gets
and also I'm
through
trying
to
to get
center
closer to
field.
some team
One run
affinities for
across,
some
now
players.
2 runs scored,
Some more
and it's
team
now a
affinity
6-run
players.
lead.
I just collected all
2
the
outs,
Atlanta
runner
Braves and
first.
Houston Astros.
Yordan
So I'm getting
Alvarez
close to getting
digs
all
in
the
now.
teams.
He's
but
already homered here in this one. Ground
still,
ball to the
trying
right
to get
side.
the
Finds
rest of
its
them.
way
I need
through base
the
hit.
Chicago Cubs
And
to
now
get
first
Ted
and second with
Simmons.
2 outs.
But I just spent some stubs to try
Back-to-back
to get
singles.
these Easter
He kind of rolled
cards.
over on this pitch a little bit, but he got
one of them
enough
is
behind
Jacob
it to shoot it
deGrom,
through
if
for
you
a knock.
collect
And you'll
a good
take that
amount of
anytime
them
you can
and
get him to
wind
find a
up
hole.
Getting
And
a
first
90,
offering
Jacob
is fouled
deGrom,
off.
something like that. They also got Ryan McMahon and somebody else, I think. Jazz Chisholm is a reward for the Easter program if you finish that.
Foul ball.
But some
To
of them,
Lauder on second. Alvarez
eggs are
on at
just a
first
little
with
bit
2
crazy
down.
sometimes.
Next one misses. And a count
I'm trying
1
to
and
use
2.
some Phillies players, but I did get Kyle Schwarber of the Team Affinity, and I'm trying to get the Royals Team Affinity. I forget who
On
it
the
is.
ground,
It's
out
not
to short.
Salvador Perez.
Now the throw to first on the
Beat
run.
that out. Yep.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit,
Rookie
1
Bobby
for
Witt
2.
Jr. trying to get closer to the Royals, but I cannot remember who the person is.
And that one wrapped foul.
It's not Alex Gordon. He's a goal. It's not Zach Greinke. Can't remember if it's a flashback or a current player.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left
field.
Runner from third comes across.
Royals,
it's an RBI single. It's
honestly
7-0.
Pretty sure
2 outs.
Salvador Perez.
Bases full. Carter now at the plate.
It's not a pitcher, I don't think.
That one hammered, but
Texas
pulled
Rangers,
foul.
I know, is Ian Kinsler.
Bases
so
loaded.
Evan
2
Carter
down.
card to try and get closer, but I think I'm almost there. Look at that one. Nice.
Base hit, 1 run in already.
Stay right there. I
Ball
could have
comes
scored.
in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Phillies,
Now
like
the
I
third
said, I already
baseman,
got
Dick
Kyle
Allen.
Schwarber.
Outside low, and it's 1-0.
John Schreiber, this person that he's using for pitching.
Way high.
Pressure's on right
The
here.
manager of
2-0
the Blue
count,
Jays,
bases
John
loaded.
Schneider,
You don't want to fall to a
something like
3-ball count and then
Stand
walk
that
in
guy.
or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Oh no, it's off his glove. Oh boy,
I
that's
throw to
and
first,
he
and
throws
he
it
can't
away.
reach it. And this
Another
ball's
run
going to wind
scores.
up out of
Good
play.
God.
So a big-time costly mistake there. Nolan
Shotwell
getting ready to
card.
hit.
I'm trying to get him so I can get closer to Bobby
Swing
Grich.
and a fly ball, well struck
He also
left
was
field.
an Oriole as well
And
too.
that
But the
is
team
that.
affinity for him is the team affinity is
This
Bobby
one
Grich
isn't exactly
of the
close,
Angels.
Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
All right.
I'm game.
Were we on
Got
script?
10-0
Never.
lead.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you
Bring another
heard that they were going to put a
pitcher
pitch
to
clock
replace
into the
J.R.
game,
Richard.
what was your first
Trying to get
thought?
closer to the
I
Astros
thought that
because the
these guys were
Astros
going to
team
have
affinity
a
is
very
Craig
difficult
Biggio.
time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to
strike. That would've
execute
ball
some type of
3,
plan
I
at
think,
the
if he had
plate,
not
and even for
swung.
pitchers on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and a count now even up. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it.
Orioles was Cal Ripken, Red Sox was Clay Buchholz, Blue Jays
On the
was
ground to
Roy
third.
Halladay, Rays
Goes
was
across the diamond.
Caminero
2 up,
or
2 down.
whatever.
So they're down to their final out.
Caminero, I
Michael
think.
Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Yankees, Babe
on the
Ruth,
ground
of course.
right side, and it finds its way through
Dive,
for a hit.
way
So he
too
gets
late.
on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Garcia off of first with 2 away.
I didn't look it up. I just saw it.
Swing and a miss.
And I was like, oh, that's right, George Brett.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a left-handed, third baseman, but I might put him in there in a ranked
Fouled
season
off,
game pretty soon.
and they'll do it again.
I do have to
This
work
could
a little
end it.
bit later today, around 3:30, unfortunately.
Foul ball still a 1 and 2
I'm thrilled with
count.
my job. They're giving me 3 straight
That's
days
foul
off,
off to the
Tuesday,
right
Wednesday,
side,
and
keeps the
Thursday.
AB going.
So I'm probably going to be doing a lot of gaming, but I'm also going to look for jobs to get a second job. Yeah. Very pissed about that.
Slice to
There we
right.
go. We got it. We're done
Ball
with this.
game.
Thank God.
10.
That one took a little bit of wow. And yes, I do have the Orioles jerseys on here. The regular ones. I did have created ones, but sometimes the logos were disappearing like they always do. So. Okay, now we're getting closer to the reward path, and we got Craig Biggio. Yay. We should take out some players because we got the red egg, okay. And now we just got to get the yellow one, and we got to get the Marlins. Now, egg hunt thing. Now, if you get the eggs, it'll be, if you collect 5 of them, then it'll wind up getting you some points. It'll get you 50, so the other one, so if I get 5, I'll have 3 if I finish the Conquest. The other one, I think, is hidden somewhere else. I know one of them is in the Diamond Quest thing, but I still have yet to do Diamond Quest, unfortunately. There isn't any in the events thing. I got 13 of them now. If you get 18, you get Ryan McMahon, and if you collect 28, you get Jacob deGrom. Not too thrilled with him. Thought he would have like a sinker maybe, but it is what it is. And we got Pete Crow Armstrong. Already collected him, and these already collected because these were cheap on the market. That one you get for doing the Team Affinity. Not the Team Affinity, the program, I'm sorry. And the rest of them too, but excuse me. Yeah, the Diamond Quest, we got the green and blue egg, but again, I have to do all this stuff. I have to start all the way here, then go over to here, and here, and here, and them, and that. Yeah, and that's like all the rewards, and you got 89 Ricky Henderson and 89 Lucas Airseg, which would help out. But like I said, I should get 3 eggs from the Conquest, and don't tell me we froze. Oh, okay. The mini seasons, I think there is one. Not too sure, but I don't really do mini seasons, unfortunately. Conquest, like I said, I'm still trying to do that. I don't think there's one for Showdown. There's not. Okay. I still don't have the collections for the John Donaldson card because of the fact I'm not too sure about that because I got to get 5 more of them, and the others are Martin Diego, let's say Mendez, but I think you got to do the thing again, and once you get those 2, they can collect Satchel Paige in the ranked seasons, but then you got to get Martin Diego, and then Josh Gibson, you also got to get 2. Goes for 34,000 subs, which isn't bad, but I'm not really worried about it. I don't really use John Donaldson that much either. Okay, let's probably fix the lineup because we don't really need some of these players in there now. Yep, let me just look at the Royals. Again, I know it's George Brett. Yep. So now we can put Alex Gordon in there. We got the Astros done. We still got to get closer to the Rangers. So let me just take out him, and I'll put, I think Alex Gordon's a left fielder. He's not. Okay, so he must be a center fielder, I guess. No. Great. And I would assume he's a right fielder. Still don't see him. And I know that I got him because it said that I did get him. Connection's a little bit slow, unfortunately, too. It's not loading very fast, unfortunately. I know Alex Gordon is on there because I got him. I know I didn't miss that. There's a good amount of those players that I got. Just making sure I didn't miss him again. I know he's on there. There he is. He's a third baseman. Jeez. Okay, well, we got the Phillies, so we can take out Dick Allen and we can put Alex Gordon in there. We got to get closer to the Marlins. I really want to get Preston Wilson. Kansas City, I think we're good with. We're just going to take out some. We got the Phillies, so who was the team I said? Oh shit. The Marlins. But the Marlins don't really have very many for catcher. Yeah, I can't really do finished. I'll put Otto Lopez at second base. God, this connection is really lagging now. It's not loading up very quickly. Let's put Luis Gonzalez out there, even though I finished the stats with him. No. Terry Pendleton, we can put at DH. I don't think Mike Lowell plays any secondary positions. He does not. Okay. I really need a starter for the Marlins to pitch in there too. Try and get that stuff done for them. Alright. For catcher, I don't think I have like anybody. Got the Cubs. The Rangers, well, that can help, for, what's his name? Ian Kinsler, so I'll go with that. Did I finish Noah Chanel for the Team Affinity for the Angels? Not sure if I did. We did, okay. And Bobby Grich, well, even though I don't have him, I played him, I used him in Battle Royale. Well, if we finish, we get the XP there, it'll be 5,000 points, and it'll put us at 40 grand, and it'll get us that jersey. I do like that, actually. But Bobby Gretsch, we're still going to have to still grind for. We got all these other teams. The only ones we don't have is Cleveland, Kansas City, Texas, and Los Angeles Angels. I mean, Anaheim, or whatever you want to say. Okay. Marlins, like I said, I'm going to have to use some players. But I don't want to use commons and bronze. I mean, silver's alright because that Otto Lopez is supposed to be pretty good. Alright, we'll keep him over there. The Royals, who we have over here? We have the Cardinals. Got the Rays, we got Oakland, Arizona. I might use Jordan Lawler. Alright, keep him there. The Texas Rangers, I think I finished Evan Carter. Pretty sure I did. So we're getting closer to Ian Kinsler. Yeah, we're 20,000 away from him. We need a stolen base. Okay, well we'll keep him in there. That'll get us 5,000. It'll get us an equipment thing. So we'll keep Evan Carter. Gotta get on base and get a stolen base. Gotta remind ourselves that. And the right fielder, we got Tristan McKenzie for Cleveland. So maybe I'll use Ronald Acuna because Tom Glavine's a reward for the Atlanta Braves. So we'll probably do that. All right, let's finish the Conquest. And also you get the yellow egg, and you also get Headliners pack and 1,000 XP. And if you finish the whole thing, you get 87 Anthony Volpe, or Volpe, either way. I think it's pronounced, I pronounce it Volpe, but I guess we'll do it on the All-Star. I forgot who pitched the it was J.R. Richard, okay. So it's going to be Warren Spahn, great. Now, because Warren Spahn has that slow wind-up. I mean, it's not very slow, but great, and we're facing Edward Cabrera.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
Hopefully we can get this done.
And that misses.
Once again, this is on All-Star difficulty. I usually do this on Veteran, occasionally Rookie, but not all that much. All we gotta do is get this done, get the XP, get Anthony Volpe and another egg.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
All right, might be
now
able
the
to
number
steal
2 hitter, Evan Carter.
This guy, well, he doesn't slide
runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
And he's in there.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
That's stolen base. That'll
and
help.
The go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
XP and hopefully get the gold Sean Green.
And that one fouled off.
That better go out of play. It will.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Be a hit.
In plenty of time to first. One out the top of the first. Alex Gordon will hit next.
Player from the Royals. Got to get the XP with him to get closer to George Brett.
Swung on, that
should do it. I'm going to send the runner. I'm pretty sure it's gone. Yep.
Out of here.
421, not bad. I forgot.
A towering shot to center, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Left.
Myers makes the grab for the second out.
Right, Terry Pendleton
digs in down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
I know I should have a lot of these
everything right there. Nothing to show
the only
for
ones
it.
I just don't have
in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a
the
very good
Diamondbacks.
bat.
Towards
I don't have the
first,
collection
he
for the
takes it himself
Diamondbacks.
to the
That's
bag.
why. The reason I have the Dodgers finished, even though I don't have the collections of them,
shortstop,
is because
Xavier
I use
Edwards.
a lot of the Dodgers in ranked seasons, like Yamamoto and a few others.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one.
Got built up pretty much. Yeah, you can get the team affinities even without collecting the entire teams.
And that should be extra bases.
Be a
Around
double,
first, heading for two.
Yep.
And he's got a leadoff double.
Not a good start.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a great approach. Looks like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And
he is a
right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Outside.
That's all right.
Count even 1-1.
Hopefully get this done.
And a weak ground ball to the left side.
At second. That's good.
Slings it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. So digging in, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby, former Oriole.
Fouled off. He was late.
But
Edwards.
The way the Orioles played yesterday, the Reds scored 20-some runs. First time in a while we've given up that many runs. That's embarrassing, too. Brandon Hyde needs to be fired.
In the box now, take strike
even
one.
Robert Flores on ESPN, or not ESPN, MLB Network, I commented on his recent video and said that Brandon Hyde needs to be fired, and he disagreed with me and said that he's not responsible.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Late backer.
The pitching and hitting and stuff, and I'm like saying to myself, dude, he's the manager. He's in charge of everything. He takes, he decides, Perez or warm up Bautista or whoever, and the lineup, and he's in charge of that too. He'll say, okay, Henderson, you're leading off today. Rushman, you bat second, or Mullins, you bat lead off.
Hard hit, right side.
I'm sorry, but he is a horrible manager, and he needs to go.
One out in the second. Here's Acuna now.
People are going to be disappointed and be like, oh, Brandon Hyde shouldn't be fired. I'm like, well, I think it's time for a new manager. He's been here
just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2019, 2020, despite only playing a few seasons because of COVID, that should have been canceled. 2021 was a losing season.
Really good take,
especially with a losing season, but it wound up being a winning season. Once they called up Adley Rushman, they started winning games.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target.
A really, really good year, probably our best year since 1997.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop.
Lost in the playoffs to the Royals.
Bases
empty. No, the Rangers.
Luis Gonzalez.
Got swept by the Rangers in the ALDS, and then
out towards right center field.
2024 was also a winning season. We made the wild card, though, but we lost to the Royals.
Back here at Low Depot Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the right fielder,
one
Griffin
game like
Coma.
how it is with football.
There's a
I don't care for football more than baseball. I love baseball more. But still, you should have just one wild card game.
Up the middle,
shouldn't be
and
like
it
two.
finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff
That's the way
single.
baseball is. They've been ruining the sport.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
I know people like the pitch clock because it makes the game shorter and
with
stuff.
2 strikes, may see some movement over there
I
at
don't
first
think it should
base.
be like that.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The pitch clock needs to go, and plus we're having a lot of injuries in baseball.
And that one fouled off.
The pitch clock is to blame, but everybody's going to disagree with me. Like, oh,
swing and a miss,
no,
and
it's
that's
not the pitch clock.
No ball,
But I think it is.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Or strikeouts.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Swinging a foul out of play. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him.
I learned to cut that off.
Kona around third. Now a relay to the plate.
Throw.
He scores, and it's a one-run game.
The perfect throw.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ramirez now at the plate.
This
that's
is
through there for a strike.
But once again, we're facing them on all-star difficulty. Oh my God!
Base hit coming home. He'll score and then tie it.
Of course. Now we got to get a run to take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way,
wasn't
you
even
feel
a bad pitch
really
either.
good about what you did at the plate.
Yeah.
You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 strikes.
Foul ball.
Too much in the middle. Come on, Spawn.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Thank you. That was very bad.
Back here in Miami, out of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
I want to go to extra innings. There we go.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Got 60 speed, pretty good. I mean, I'm thinking about
those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
When I'm
a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This is an all-star
no outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Jordan Long. Ellie on the move.
Slide step, throws too high, and he's in there.
De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
I got to warm
now
up
a good
somebody.
opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
We'll put him in the game. It will be a safe
Runner at
situation.
second, nobody out.
We get the lead. I'm saying if, because it's an all-star difficulty. There we go, ball 2. Take a walk. That'd be fine as well, too, but I prefer to try and get a hit or anything.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Come on, give me something to hit.
Ground
all right, there we go.
Right side,
oh, we got through. There we go. That's going to score him. We got the lead.
The throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Couple of singles.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Jesus Tinoco.
Hey, I pronounced it right. All right. Jesus
right-hander out,
Tinoco.
but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now, Evan Carter. Runner
Did not
takes
get a good
off.
jump, unfortunately.
Lawler aboard here at first with nobody out.
Base with Evan Carter.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Low, and he's in there.
And safe.
Two stolen bases
stolen
for
base.
Lawler. That's going to get through. There we go. It's going to score Lawler.
The throw in.
Spidey throws it home.
It's offline.
Got too much
The run
speed.
comes in. It's 4-2. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the move.
Run.
Strike in there.
All right, the throw's off.
Throw to second. Save.
All right, so got stolen base of Carter.
Runner
now
on
he
second.
should be just 5,000 points away from Ian Kinsler.
Right side.
That's ground ball. It'll get the runner to third. That's fine.
Off balance throw in time. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 1 so far.
I mean, I'm fine with a 2-run lead, too, but I'd rather it be 3.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center.
I think so.
Nabs it. Runner tags for home.
A good jump, and
he's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 3. Okay. 2 outs, base is empty. Terry Pendleton getting ready to
bring
hit.
In Suter, and I'm like, yes, I did.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is a new legend in the game. Terry Pendleton played for the Atlanta Braves and Marlins.
Into center.
But I think he's mostly known for playing for the Braves. I don't know if they have any stats of him on the MLB app. So I'm going to look up some stats of him if I can.
And on the mound is the closer, Bruce Suter.
Oh, and we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
What's his name? The person we're going to
now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Suter in his 13th season, he features a splitter, a four-seamer,
on the MLB app,
and he works in a slider.
For some players, like a new type of men, and I'm like, come on, you should have every player on there, even players that maybe even played in the majors for 1 or 2 years.
The next up for the Marlins.
Maybe not even a year.
And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
No, he's not on there. Okay. Tony Saunders, he was a pitcher. I think for the Marlins, not the Marlins, the Rays, and he kind of blew his arm out. I think he tried to make a comeback with the Orioles or somebody.
Swings and misses. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
On there, which is a shame.
Hill now at the plate as he swings
but anyway,
strike
let's
1.
go back to Terry Pendleton. Finished with a 270 career average and 140 career home runs.
And he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first.
It's all right. It's just
and now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant. And that's in there for strike one.
That's
Hill,
fine.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, called strike.
And now the strikeout, hopefully. There we go. Good job,
and that's the ball game.
Got the save. Beat the Conquest for the Eastern one. Should get an egg as well and some XP. And we got Anthony Volpe. His nickname was TP, Terry Pendleton. Jeez. Yeah, I wonder why. TP. I don't know if I'd prefer a nickname like that. Yeah, because we got that stat done. There's Anthony Volpe. I'm not really too big on co-op that much. I mean, I haven't really played it that much, but... Alright, we also got City Connect for the Rockies. One they released one here. And City Connect Astros. People probably like the Astros City Connect one, but I'm not really big on it because I don't really care for the Astros. But anyway, so now... Yeah, we need like 2 more of the eggs, I think, for the collection, or collection, as it says. So you got the green egg, blue, purple, and pink. So to get those, they're not here. Yeah, the green and blue one, they're in the Diamond Quest. The other ones, I don't think they're in here. I don't think they're in the ranked seasons. I'm pretty sure they are not. Oh, and I got a pack, I think. Yeah, I got an Easter pack. Let's open them packs up and see if I get anything. Yeah, I got a egg pack, which is a deluxe one. It contains one of these players. It's probably most likely going to be an 87 to 85 player. I did get Wade Boggs. I pulled him in the pack. I got Jason Bay. Some of these players are going for like 16,000 stubs, and this Jorge Polanco one, he's going for a good amount on the market because he's the highest one. He's at 89. Well, Logan Webb is also at 89, but I don't think he's going for that much. But anywho, I'm not going to open that now. I do have one headliner pack. It's a random one. Care for that. I did pull Curtis Granderson. If I get that Kerry Wood card, that's fine. I also got a jumbo pack, which is 40 players. Chance to find the Egg Series player item. Don't really think I will, but let's just open the standard packs, please. Okay. A Twins jersey. We can sell that for 100 subs. Don't need duplicates. Nothing there. Hopefully I get a diamond. I can get Jose Ramirez so I can complete collections. Or any player I do not have. Still nothing. Of course I can exchange these silvers, and get some gold players, but not sure if I want to do that. Alright, 40 players in this one. See if I get a diamond. I'm pretty sure I will not. You never know. Yes, I did. Okay, so I got Zach Eflin, and now we got this one. Come on, baby. It's a purple. Right fielder. Oh, come on, please, 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 please. Ah, Cunha. Okay, all right, but that's all right. That's actually okay. I did buy him, but I will make my stubs back. All right, even though I think I bought him maybe for 30,000, but that is totally fine. Now I got a ball in as a habit pack, gold pack. But it's not a diamond. Alright, Seiya Suzuki. See ya later. See ya later. I don't need you. Alright, this is one Kerry Wood. Didn't get him. O'Neal Cruz. Sell him. And the Reds jersey. Sell that too. Now the Egg Hunt one. See if I get somebody good. I'd really prefer if it was Polanco, but we'll see. Second baseman. I don't think it is. Jeff McNeil. I have him. Damn it. Sorry, you're not who I wanted. I have to go to the card and sell it. I don't want to sell it for $1,500. All right, so we'll go to the Mets inventory. I only have one Blue Jay. The flashback? Okay, that's cool. Okay, Mets. Here we go. Sell them for $2,400 if I can. Probably will be like $2,200 because taxes or all some of this bullshit. But now I think I'm going to do a ranked seasons game. And there we go. Sold him. Well, $2,100. That's fine. Let's see. I'm going to go Johnny Bench. Going to get some of that XP, you know, for the Reds. For first base, I like to use Tony Clark mostly because he's a switch hitter. I haven't used Frank Thomas yet, and I think I'm going to use him. I know it's mostly these players, you know, that are part of the thing, you know. I'm going to go with Jeff McNeil, the new Easter card, see if that does anything. I'll go with Wade Boggs for third base. I don't want too many lefties in here. Shortstop. I'm going to go with Jackie Robinson, you know, because I like using him. He's got great speed. Gary Sheffield for left field. I'm not sure about Pete Crow Armstrong because he's a lefty. Look at all these. These are all lefties. This is crazy. I'm gonna go back to Julio Rodriguez. Got great speed. Like I said, I don't want a lot of lefties, so we got two right now at the moment. Have right field. Let's keep it as Acuna. I don't really want to use a cheater Tatis that much. And the DH, we'll go with Santander. Don't really trust him in the outfield that much. Bench will stay as it is. Now the rotation, Walker Buehler, we'll keep him in there because he's been doing pretty good for me. Well, ERA is a little bit high, but he's started 3 games and he's done all right. Max Scherzer, I don't really know about this one. Okay. Yeah, Max Scherzer, I mean, I don't really know about that card. Mike Mussina, I'm getting this one close to parallel 4, so I'm probably going to put him in there, but I don't think he's got full energy. All right. Find some players that have full energy. Chris Sale, I haven't used him yet. I'll put him in there. Righty. Jake Arrieta, I think, has been struggling for me. Yeah, his ERA is 5. Tarrant Skubal. He's been doing pretty good. Let's put him in there. And another one I'm not going to have as a gold. Verlander struggled for me. He didn't get the loss. I mean, he took a no decision. He walked 2, and he struck out none. Paul Skeens has done a pretty good job for me. Might just keep it as him. Not sure about his energy. Well, it's a little bit low, but that's fine. All right. Keep Michael Kopech in there. Liam Hendricks, I don't really know. I'm thinking about putting Gregory Soto in there. He's a lefty. I'm probably going to do that. Plus, he throws a sinker. So now we've got 4 lefties, so that's good. Tanner Scott, he's not really a a long relief pitcher. I mean, who's this person? Sean Hedgel, I guess. I think I'm going to put him in there. But now we have 3 lefties. Michael Kopech, I'm going to keep him. I think I got him done, though, for the thing. Felix Bautista, he's been all right for me. He's got 2 saves. Raleigh Fingers and Rolls Chapman are good, but Bruce Sutter, I'm not too sure. Mark Davis was using a little bit in the first season, but he doesn't really throw a sinker, neither does him. But let's check the lineup, see how we look for this. Well, looks pretty good, but let's put Acuna up a little bit and move Sheffield there, and I'm going to put Bench in the 8-hole and McNeil batting the 9. Okay. Now let's find a game. This connection is very laggy, though. I hope that doesn't affect the game. So now the program here. Now we're close to getting another headliner pack. Headliner pack. We need 10 stolen bases. We need 34 strikeouts to get the 75 strikeouts, and we need a lot of total bases. Oh, we still got to get the XP with Kopech. I thought we got that done. And the egg hunt mission, okay, if we get 25 strikeouts, we need 7. So we get 7 strikeouts. 7 strikeouts, we'll get the egg. All right. Okay. And let's... Now, usually I like to play at Green Valley Stadium, but we do have others as well, too. This one's all right. Don't care for Ship It. This one's okay, but a lot of home runs can be hit. Same with this. I used to play at this a lot of times, and it will be the show 19 and 20, I think. This one's all right. Don't really know this one very well. This was always Coog's favorite. Coog's 46. Yeah, don't really care for his videos, but yeah. This one's okay. This one's a little tough to hit home runs, but I'm leaning toward maybe playing there. Industry Center Stadium. These are minor league ballparks, of course. I don't play at the created ones. This one, don't know. Don't like that one. Yeah, that one looks okay. Maybe like thinking about changing it up, playing somewhere else. I don't like this park. Wagon Man Stadium. Let's give this a shot. Let's hope the connection will be good, too. Alright, we should be alright. So Walker Buehler is going to get the start. Feels like we're the home team, but we're not. So we're facing Vida Blue. Don't understand that person's name, and looks a little offensive to me.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
He's 14
it's Baltimore
and 6.
taking on Philadelphia. All right, we'll be back to get this one started
parallel
after
5
this.
Bryce Harper. Yippee for you. Let's strike this.
Ready to go now?
Guy out.
Now, here is Jackie Robinson.
The classic Texas Rangers Stadium, Arlington. Love this stadium. Here we go.
That one finds the corner, and we're underway. And that is cut on and missed. That's
there would have been
2.
a ball, but I swung at that. I have a tendency of swinging at the second pitch. I don't have the greatest eye, in baseball. That almost hit the bag.
They get the out on Robinson.
It would have been tough, though.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Did not hit it, though. Anyway.
And that's in the dirt. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million. When Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic.
Oh, there we go. That's a hit.
And it gets by him.
Damn it. This fucking cough will never leave.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. But
runner on the goal.
Oh, that's a steal. Yep, that's in the dirt.
Catcher,
I don't know why people keep using Jason Varitek a lot. I think Adley Rushman's a better catcher.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Rodriguez, the runner at second with one away. That misses the zone.
Ball 3. We'll take a walk if that happens, but I doubt it. Okay. Come on, Boggs. That's not going to get past him.
He makes the catch.
Yeah, lag there, unfortunately.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove.
I might have to hook this back up to my primary monitor that I use this on.
Feel like you've done
it's a
everything
smaller
right,
monitor.
But
this one, you know, is fine as well used too. But I like to use this big monitor, like for. No, it's not through the infield. It's an out. Get your eyes checked, John Sciambi. He is missing a lot of calls.
Jackie Robinson, and he's currently the team leader in batting average.
Walker Buehler on the mound.
That's outside, and that's
swing.
ball one.
Probably took the first pitch anyway, like I usually do. Good pitch.
Inside, just missed.
Come on, dude. Good pitch. There we go. That's
Man, that
strike
pitch was
finally.
dotted. So much talent on display.
Yeah, it was a dot, all right, but it wasn't strike 3. It was only strike 1. Now we got 2 strikes. All right. Let's see if he chases after it. I don't think he will. Never mind.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Freaking Jose Ramirez.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
He's destroyed the Orioles many times. I've seen him play against us, and he's done pretty well. I mean, they did play us recently, but we took 2 out of 3 from Cleveland, but we took only 1 out of 3 from Cincinnati, which I think was fucking ridiculous.
Off to the right.
Like, we won, I think, the, can't remember if it was the first one or... I think it was the Saturday game. I don't think we won Friday, which was the awful City Connect jerseys.
That one ripped right center field. Rodriguez
go after it. He got
going
a
back.
piece of it, but he flied out.
Thank
God.
on the warning track. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Harper, you freaking turd. Why don't I like Bryce Harper? Well, the reason is I think he has a bad temper, because I always think about that fight that he had against the San Francisco Giants. I like the San Francisco Giants.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space
but this
is
is
empty.
when Harper was a member of the Washington Nationals. He's no longer with them. He's with the Phillies.
That
he signed a big contract with all that ridiculous money. And I think he's just very overrated. I think he, once again, has a bad temper.
Next offering down in the dirt.
An inspiration, you know, to many kids that watch the game of baseball. He's not somebody kids should look up to.
That's hard hit on the line.
Oh, what a catch.
The play.
Ha, Harper.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH.
Kids need to look up the players that are class acts, you know, like Cal Ripken, you know, how he played the game. You don't need to look up the players that had bad tempers, you know, like some that like charged the mound, you know, many times in their careers and started fights or throwing at people. That's not the way the game of baseball should be.
He's having a hard time catching up.
Oh, I got under it.
Drilled center field.
Man. But yeah, it's just a shame, you know, and some kids do like them kind of players.
And here
Cal
is Ronald
Ripken never
Acuna
charged
Jr.
them out in his career.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value
look up to people,
in the fact
you know, like
that
Cal
he hits
Ripken,
both righties and lefties
the way that he played the game.
with a breaking ball.
They're
so
say,
reliant on the
he was
matchups
terrible.
nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit
under
both sides in terms of pitchers'
mate.
arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, bases empty, and here is Gary Sheffield.
Yeah, but Bryce Harper, like I said, he is one of the most overrated baseball players. That also goes for Manny Machado. Manny Machado was another person that was a great player for the Orioles, but his temper got the best of him with that incident against the then Oakland Athletics.
Ripped to short.
When he wound up getting mad at Josh Donaldson for the way he tagged him.
That's out number 3.
Threw his helmet down to the ground and got into his face.
Bottom of the second.
And then the next day, or 2 days later, Machado
Walker Buehler
and the Orioles were playing the Athletics again, and Machado got thrown at by he might get him, yes.
Gets it there in time,
Jordan ain't got no speed.
Get the first out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
But anyway, Machado just wound up throwing his bat down the line when the person, you know, threw at him. But then, when Machado threw his bat down the line after a person, threw at him again or something. The Oakland Athletics team came out of the dugout and came toward Machado. Of course, Buck Showalter stopped them, from what they were doing, and Wayne Kirby, the then first base coach, was stopping them too. But yeah, Machado was absolutely stupid, for doing that, and he's still stupid. I don't care, what people say, saying that, he's a great guy to watch and all that. I mean, no, he is not.
And downstairs.
And people keep disrespecting me, laughing in my face, saying, oh, you're just jealous. I'm like, no, I'm not jealous.
A foul ball makes it 1-2.
When I was growing up, I always looked at Cal Ripken. I idolized him so many times. And everybody just puts their 2 cents and say, oh, you're just full of shit. I'm like, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm speaking from the mind, because of the fact that I've watched good baseball players growing up.
Well, here we go. Top of
you all
the
just like to idolize people,
game.
They have tempers and are overrated. I mean, Mike Trout's a good player, but a lot of people consider him overrated.
Ball 1.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote
maybe
for
even
greatest
classic
catcher
players
of all
like back
time
in the day, or like legends like Ken Griffey Jr. People probably consider overrated.
Of all time. He's on a very short
others,
list. Rookie of the year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do?
Got under it.
Here's a high fly ball out to
slider
center.
too. That was
makes the
low
catch
and
for
in.
the out.
That could have been a home run too, but swung on top of it.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
All right.
First pitch misses.
I think we had 2 strikeouts in this game. We got to get 5 more to get that pink egg.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it.
Fastball was
makes the
low and in.
2 down. Back to the
He's
top of the
some
lineup.
of these, unfortunately, but he's got a pretty good record. I think he's got 16 wins.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
Come on. This fucking cough.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box.
Orioles baseball today.
Do something to break it up.
The Orioles have a day off, and I think they're on the road this week. Got to look at the schedule. Ooh,
battling here as he fouls it away.
Got to make contact.
Robinson moves it to first, and that is that.
All right, so yeah, well, we're just going to
last of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Jason Varitek inside. And that's ball 1. On a line out towards center.
Okay.
And there's 1 down.
We have Dean Kramer taking on Mitchell Parker, I believe it is.
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. You talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list.
Thursday,
and you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
0-1.
Charlie Morton gave up like 7 earned runs yesterday.
The one thing about that is
there's any way that the
speed never
Orioles are
goes
going
to
to get rid of
zero,
him
and
because they
defense
want a
shouldn't
veteran
either.
starting
Hitting-wise,
to try and
you
pitch,
can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna has it sized
today,
up.
hopefully, and call up Kyle Gibson, but I think Kyle Gibson is supposed to make one more start in AAA,
Anthony Santander
and then he'll be called up because he signed a major league contract with Baltimore. He did not sign a minor league deal because Kyle made some. Well, Kyle was a late sign. That's like what happened with Alex Cobb when the Orioles signed him back in 2018, I think, or one of them years. And Alex Cobb had to pitch in the minors, to get some pitching in because spring training was over. Hopefully Kyle Gibson, will be up soon.
Ripped,
but it curls foul. Thank you. Scared the shit out of me right there. All right, come on, strike him out, please. Oh my God, how did he make contact with that? You know what, I'm going to try that pitch again. See if he swings at it again. No, he's not.
That one misses in the dirt.
Got a bad feeling he's going to sit on the fastball. Never mind. Right there. That wasn't a
New
dot.
Getting started.
Like how
Here's
AJ
the center
yells,
fielder,
dot.
Julio Rodriguez.
No, not like
Blue,
that.
back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Would have been
you can't do much of anything with those locations.
I don't think it would have left.
That's been true again today.
Then we also have more baseball. Well, we have baseball today.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond. And they just keep eating right out of your hand.
4-2, the Red Sox are. Come on. No. Got a good piece.
Ramirez makes the play, and there's one away.
The Yankees will face the Guardians tonight. It'll be Clark Schmidt against Gavin Williams. We have the Padres taking on the Tigers. It will be
and misses inside.
Padres, Randy Vasquez
no score.
against Cater Montero. I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. The Reds will face the Marlins. It will be Nick Lodolo.
Next pitch is outside.
Take on Max Meyer. We'll take a walk here if we get this with Wade.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And get away to get on base, which would be great.
There's a strike at the knees.
All right, got a full count now.
The 3-2's outside, and it's ball 4.
That was close, actually. That almost was a strike.
3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch.
Then the Phillies will take on the Mets. It'll be Aaron Nola, who is 0-4, taking on Trevor McGill.
1-0.
Right? Tyler McGill, I'm sorry.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Then the Cardinals will face the Braves.
There's a swing and a
slide step, and that's going to be a double. There we go.
Get to it as
I
it
hope
drops
a double.
into the corner.
All right, but that's fine. If he would have threw it to second, he probably would have had a play.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Come on, Santander, do something.
The batter now, Anthony
Side strikeout or ground out.
In there at the knees for
a ground ball at the middle, we might get him to score.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, yeah, that's going to go into the gap. All the runners are advancing. There we go. That's what you get for slide stepping.
Run comes in from second. It's 2-zip.
Got to be feeling great about that double.
Yep,
big
don't
spot,
slide
and he
step.
drives
you don't do
in
that.
too.
That was a high
Anytime
fastball.
you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. It's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
One out, and a runner at second.
The Blue Jays will face the Astros. It will be Kevin Gausman, a former Oriole, against Hunter Brown. Yep.
Next offering is down low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on play with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That was ball.
Hard hit left side.
Second, thank you.
Ramirez sends it to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Ball 4 for
now
sure.
Here is Gary
maybe
Sheffield.
Not.
He's 0 for 1.
Anyway, come on, Sheffield.
In the dirt, and
Here's
it's
another run or two.
Santander.
Then we have the Brewers taking on the Giants. It will be
pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Pronounce that. Taking on Robbie Ray.
And here it comes.
Giants are doing pretty well. Giants are 14-8. Brewers are 2 games over 500. Blue Jays are unfortunately over 500. Astros are 1 game under 500.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result
yet. Blew up to a lot of pitches.
Confident. 3 foul
balls
balls
in a row. Pitches off. Some of them would have been ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
That was not.
Right?
a good one. I should have swung.
And welcome back to the
But
ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jackie Robinson.
Nice one.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
Right off the end of the bat, down the ground, or line out third softly. All right, let's retire this prick, hopefully. That wasn't a good one.
Base is empty, one away.
Cardinals and Braves aren't really off to a good start. The Braves, surprisingly, are under 500, while the Phillies and Mets are doing pretty good.
Well, the offense
Marlins aren't really doing the greatest. I mean, nobody's really predicting the Marlins to finish first place, but if they do, they're probably going to win a whole lot of money.
One fouled off.
Come on, please strike him out.
Curve in the dirt.
Trying to get these strikeouts. I think I got 3. Yeah, I think he's going to sit on this.
Good job to fight that one off.
He missed it. All right, let's try this one, not the fastball. Try this. Oh, yeah.
Looking for the K.
I think I need 3 more. I think I had to get 7. I think that's what we're sitting on. I think we need 3 more. All right, Harper's under it.
Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Yeah, sit your ass back down to the bench, Harper.
And we're back. And our catcher comes up to him. Johnny Bench.
But yeah, it was 3 outs. Anywho.
Just missed.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. He's got popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
The Dodgers, they have a day off today.
And he had
Marlins are 9 and 12.
And 10 gold gloves to
Reds go to 11 and 11 after taking 2 out of 3 from Baltimore. You're welcome.
Line, and it goes just foul.
Padres are 16 and 6. They're doing pretty well.
That's down and in.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
I know I was using Adley Rutschman for a little bit, but I figure I use Johnny Bench.
Yeah, baby. Left field line.
Had that fastball a little too high.
He doinks it off the fair pole. He sends
they call it the foul pole, but really, if you hit
it's 3-0.
The ball on the pole, it's the fair pole.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Fly to center his first time.
I think Bob Juker calling it that a lot of times too. The Tigers are 13 and 9. They're doing pretty well. The Yankees are 14 and 8.
In the air, left side.
Ramirez. I thought for sure Baltimore was going to be in the mix.
And there's one
because they lost Corbin Burns and Anthony Santander there.
It's a good recovery though after giving up the home run.
I mean,
not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter.
There, I'm fine with that. It's just Corbin Burns I'm disappointed about.
Next offering is fouled back.
Guardians are 12 and 9. Red Sox are 12 and 11, and White Sox are 5 and 16. Yeah. Nobody expects the White Sox to do good this year, but if they do, that would be pretty amazing.
Out of the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Plus.
Rodriguez.
So apparently it's an app where you can stream the baseball games for $20 a month.
Left center.
Not too thrilled about that. I mean, I might look into it because I really cannot watch the baseball games that much. I mean, I don't have a smart TV anymore. I used to because I could get Xfinity and stuff.
Is out of play.
Well, these
I am still thinking about getting
happy
one
with
because I do like to play the classic video games.
They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner.
I like to
He's been great out there on the mound, no
do
doubt.
that kind of stuff.
But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Money is a little bit tight because I went on a spending spree a little bit recently, but that's all right.
And as we
my
get
money,
deeper,
and I can do whatever I want with
it. These at bats are going to
feel more and more
desperate with every out the rest of the way.
We're not talking about that.
On to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The viewer doing pretty well.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Keep these people off the bases and off the scoreboard.
Just missed.
I'm not too thrilled with Manny Ramirez being in the game because
lined in the left center.
I'm not a fan of Manny Ramirez that much. I always thought he was very overrated.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Get back to first. First time in a while, he gave up a base runner.
Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Definitely get a double play to get out of this inning.
Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Good pitch.
That's in there.
Go.
And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with
Still
2 strikes. Even a good pitch early
maybe.
in the at-bat.
Oh,
if he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Let's try this one. Nice.
Swinging on the curveball. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Next 2 more to get that pink egg.
0 for 1 so far.
But we'll still need more eggs as well, too. We'll need the 5th
foul
one.
a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
This. I struck out people with it before. Oh no, we're tied. Damn it. Oh no, never mind. It's 3-2. It felt like it was tied. Screw you, Veritek. Screw you. Go sit down. Come on.
It's 3-2.
It's alright. It's 3-2. We still lead.
Armstrong.
It's alright.
Next to hit.
Oh God, I didn't fucking do that. I hate when this.
Only an out away from getting through the inning, but
sometimes I want to go back to the pure analog pitching, but I'm just going to keep it as it is.
Rolls foul.
He doesn't do it all the time, just occasionally. Anywho, come on, double play. Somehow it does it when it lags, I guess.
Leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
I'm going to strike him out.
Foul ball still 0-2.
But yeah, the Masson Plus app, I mean, like I said, I might look into it. I mean, if I can like stream baseball games on my phone and stuff, I mean, I might tell my aunt about it because that way she can.
Should have this one.
I thought there was 1 out, and I thought the runner was like going crazy. And I'm like, wait a minute, I think there's 1 out. But it was 2, thank God.
Welcome back to the ballpark.
All right, here we go.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
And in order to get the Masson channel, you have to have like
Xfinity pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
A couple of other cable providers that have it, and you gotta tell them about it and say you want the Masson channel. The Orioles don't play on public channels anymore, like WBAL, which is NBC, WMAR, which is or WMAR. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I messed that up.
Ball 3.
WMAR, which is ABC. Sorry about that. Or WJZ, which is CBS.
Second walk of the game for him.
I'm sorry. I knew I messed up. Now what's he doing? I still got to change my name. I know I still have it as the Lookout.
He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bay Sox or whatever name I want. I usually would have it as the Baltimore Bay Sox.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
They just don't play on those channels anymore,
opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
WJZ,
and now it's going to be Anthony Santander.
Maryland.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Call it CBS.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column.
It Channel
with the way they're grinding out at bats,
Channel 2
it definitely
was
feels like there's potential for more coming.
And Channel 11, I think, was the one for WBAL, NBC. There we go. That's going to the gap.
And it's into
Is that going to score Boggs? I think it's going to. It's no, stay at third.
He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
I probably would have scored,
2 hits for him in this one.
It would have been tough there. Right, come on, Acuna.
About that. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Try and like get it on the ground or get it up the middle or something. Come on. Oh,
that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Really good. Oh, no.
Swinging for the strikeout.
That was a
Slider
bad
got him
pitch.
for strike 3. Gary Sheffield now at the plate. On the corner
I might tell
for a
my
strike.
aunt about this app and tell her that they have Masson Plus where you can like stream the game on your phone and stuff, and you know you can do that for just $20 a month.
Whips it across.
She'll probably say, well, that's too expensive. Like, $20 isn't really expensive. I mean,
well, we go bottom 6.
Now we're in the 6th.
The batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
So here we go.
On the ground.
Oh, that's going to be a total nice play. Yes.
First, and they get the out.
He's probably furious after that.
To get the leadoff man. So next, Jose Ramirez.
Hopefully, you know,
2 in this one.
Get out of this inning. This may be the last inning for Walker Buehler. Look out.
That's towards center.
Rodriguez. Sure he's gonna kiss
this
that
one
goodbye.
sized up. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
But yeah, I mean, it seems pretty cool with the Bryce Harper,
you know, the first overall pick back in 2010.
This. I mean, it seems pretty cool. I do pay about $10 a month, you know, for my music app, which
over
is
80% of his first pitches are strikes.
Probably people that pay more, but
you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And there's a
foul ball. This guy out. This would really make me happy.
2 down, nobody on.
Can't stand Harper.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
But yeah, I mean, that is pretty cool. I mean, I know people don't really have.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike. If
swing at those pitches, you know, but the other ones that I threw before,
2 outs.
Come on. Please, please.
And now it's filled up.
Really good take,
especially
with 2 strikes.
One, but I'm just going to try the fastball, see what he does. Of course.
God damn. A line drive and a base hit into right field.
All right, well, I'm going to have to take out Walker
Showed a lot of
now.
fight with 2 strikes in that AB. We've all seen the defensive shift.
Bring in Gregory Soto.
Gregory Soto into the game.
And this is an
Walker
important
Buehler
part
can
of
only
this
get
game.
the win or
Tight
no
score and
decision.
still a lot
Not
of outs
take
to
the
get.
loss.
So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Gregory Soto's kind of struggling a little bit with Baltimore, but he's trying to get back on the right track.
There we go. 2 on the designated hitter.
Come on, boy. Strike this guy out.
And the slider just misses.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Barely got a piece of that.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Oh, my God. How in the world does that? Does he not go after that?
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Come on. Please.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got the ground out. Thank you.
Sends it across
really
the
one
first.
strikeout.
That ends the inning.
All right. All right. Gotta get some more runs. Hour in the 7th inning.
We go to the top of the.
He's not going to quit.
7th, and here's the catcher, Johnny Bench.
Okay. Liam Hendricks just returned to the majors with the Boston Red Sox. He's definitely
to the right side,
big
McMahon.
recovery, which is great.
To first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
That's a strike.
Okay. Need some more runs.
Hard on the ground to first.
I knew I shouldn't have put Jeff McNeil in the game.
4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
base. I'm not sure if this Jackie Robinson card can play second base. I'm pretty sure he can.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball
at second base. For shortstop,
swings and blasts one deep to left
Gunnar
center.
Henderson, I'm going to have 3
on the move.
Lefties.
Corrals it. And that'll do
3 or 4 lefties, something like that.
And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Ripped to third and caught.
Not today, Ramirez.
Cruel,
don't sit your ass
sometimes
down.
It gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
McMahon swings through it for
Gregory
strike 1.
Soto doesn't pitch like he used to, that's for sure.
1-1.
Wish, you know, he was pitching a little bit better with us.
And that one is
Dominguez is doing all right. That game yesterday was just a total embarrassment.
Plate, trying to hold a 1-run lead.
It's terrible,
you
know, when you give up more than 20 runs like that.
Up the middle, Robinson tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
All right.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek.
The home run, of course.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
You know, it's strike 1, but it's a very good pitch.
Fly ball center field.
I'd say, look out.
Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Right. Come on, guys. Need some more runs, please.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
We go to the game 8th, after this.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's in there. Strike 1.
Eastern time.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Beat it out, please. Got good speed.
Fires across the diamond, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
No, he's not.
Down the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Down the middle for a strike.
They have not released a Wade Boggs card with the Red Sox, and I'm pretty sure they will.
A really good hitter
he had a very good season
and that is
Boston,
downstairs.
But he had some good ones with the Yankees as well, too. And he got his 3,000th hit with Tampa Bay.
And that one fouled off.
The Chicken Man, they call him. That might get through.
Middle. Oh, what a stop.
Tough play and safe. Hesitated a little bit. He did make a good play. They did beat it out.
So a man at first.
Come on,
now
Frank.
at the plate, Frank Thomas. Just missed.
Big hurt. Hopefully he can make a big hurt.
There's a swing and a miss.
I don't know how I missed that. I thought for sure I was on it, but I was too early somehow. That would have been a ball.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Okay. Now he's bringing in the lefty probably, but he needs to know that Santander's a switch hitter. He could have done that when Wade Boggs was up.
That's inside.
I guess he had confidence.
Boggs off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
Fastball.
And the count 1-1. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
2 doubles in the game, but trying to get third hit. Oh, okay, that's going to get through.
For a base hit.
Stay at second. I probably could have took the chance.
Throw in, hopes the lead runner at second.
3 hits for Santander. That's pretty good.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
0
for 3 in this one.
Strikeouts.
And that is in for a strike.
2 strikeouts.
It's 0-1. Strike 2,
on.
and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Strikeout, fly out, and ground out.
Chases
And
that one out of
2
the
strikeouts. I freaking
on to
blew
the
that.
bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong to lead it off.
Soto back to work.
That
And the
wasn't a
first
good one.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Soto's in yellow for energy, but he might be able to face
Swings through the
one
fastball
more.
up in the zone.
Don't want to, like,
1 ball, 1 strike.
have him
This one lifted in the air, left field.
lefty matchup out of the way.
Makes
And
the
there's 1 out.
catch,
Good
1
job.
down.
Now who's up?
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Now on the bump, Michael
This will
Kopech.
definitely do it.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Santander chases after that one and doesn't.
Next offering is down
Contact.
low.
Right.
And now it's even
I know
1-1.
Kopech's already tired because of his energy. That's why. I used him in 1
Smoked
game.
on the
There we
ground
go.
a second. Throw over to Thomas.
2
Got
outs
the
now.
out.
Wasn't a
Jackie
good pitch. That was in the
digs
middle.
in now.
Well, there's a
Luckily,
lot
it was
riding on that
grounded
at
out.
bat right there. Nice job of the
Now we
pitcher
got to
to bear
retire
down,
Robinson,
make the pitch,
and there we
get the
go.
ground
That should
ball.
do it.
Excellent piece of
All
work.
right.
Zips it across.
Need some more
That's
runs,
the third
guys. Come on. Don't want to have a
All set
1-run
to
lead.
start
Now what's he doing?
the 9th in this one. Now the left
Mason
fielder,
Miller,
Gary
great
Sheffield.
hard-throwing right-hander. And I can't warm up anybody because they don't have this feature in Diamond Dynasty unless there's a way you can turn it on or something, but I don't think so.
That
I
one
like facing
finds the
Mason
zone.
Miller. I mean, it
That's
takes
strike
forever
1.
with his
Miller,
wind-up.
a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
He's really
I might
trying to
have to
stay
switch
back
to
for
the other
something off
monitor
speed.
because
That's why he was so
sometimes I have
tardy
more
on that
trouble seeing
swing.
the ball in this. I mean, the
Out
picture
to
is
short.
clear, I mean, but it's
Dives,
just,
but it
uh-oh,
kicks
that's
off
a
his
hit.
glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Light pinch run here that I'm not
Man
too
at first,
sure.
nobody out. Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He's already homered
yeah,
here
I'm
in
gonna
this
bring in
one.
De La
Looks like
Cruz.
we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Ellie De La
Probably
Cruz.
knows what I'm going to do.
Ellie on his way to
He's
second.
going to slide
Pitch
step,
misses.
and he's in there.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
That'll work. All right, come on, Bench.
Out
That was
front
a
with the
tough pitch.
swing, and that is strike
That's okay.
1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That
outside.
misses, and that's ball 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the
That
tower
slide
very
step.
long in terms of
Shouldn't be
depth
doing
and
that.
perception. He knew right away.
There is no
it was
slide
an
step
off-speed
in
pitch.
baseball. Please.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Oh, that's going to get through, right through that hole.
Through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
The right fielder in a tough time with it.
Thank you.
What do you mean would take the lead?
And put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
Really got to get his words right.
McNeil in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Wow. All right. Come on, McNeil.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
All right, it's just 1 out.
Not sure if I want to keep Jackie Robinson.
What's his name? McNeil in the lineup again.
Bench. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And they'll do it again.
One off. 102 that one was, but I can see Mason Miller possibly getting traded from the Athletics.
Line to left.
Well, the reason is he's probably one of the best closers in baseball right now.
Around second, on his way to third.
And I just don't see him staying with Oakland or the Athletics because the Athletics
and just 1
really are not favored to win the American League West.
For going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there.
That's fine.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make
fly ball.
No, I don't think that's going to score him. It's not deep.
And makes the grab. Runner tagging for
he
third.
threw to the cutoff, man.
Tagging,
it would have been a bang play.
Third.
That's all right.
And now Wade Boggs.
Wade Boggs now. He's got a hit in the game.
And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what it was. If you swing at it,
quite. Good contact there. Didn't get it. Okay, so we got take out De La Cruz. Where is he at? He's in left. Okay, so we'll have to put Soler in there. All right. Now
and we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez.
He's got 2 lefties coming up, so you know what? I'm going to bring in Aroldis Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman gets handed the rock out of the
probably
pen.
pinch hit.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
And he brings in his Aroldis Chapman. I'll bring in mine.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And he's been doing pretty well.
Foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
Bruce Sutter, but he's got 2 lefties coming up.
Slightly in.
Once again, he might pinch hit. Let's see if Ramirez misses this. Nope.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Let's see if this will dot him.
And a good eye there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where pitchers would just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here is
not
Bryce
pinch
Harper.
hitting for Bryce Harper. Okay, he's probably not going to pinch hit.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
This will make my day. Please.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run at the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
And he flies out, and that's going to do it.
Well struck. Rodriguez ranging back.
That's win number 15 for us.
And you're
so Chapman gets a save, only his 2nd save. Santander, the player of the game, with 3 hits, including 2 doubles. A couple of them are pretty important. All right, probably the next game we might reach the 600s, but we'll see. Walker Buehler goes to parallel 3. Kopech, we got that with the program, I'm pretty sure. the ranked program, the multiplayer program, whatever. And we got a Ball as a Habit pack, got the headliners and the others. Okay, so we need 8 stolen bases. We need strikeouts. Strikeouts, we need a good amount for those. The egg hunt, we need 1 lousy strikeout. That's what I figured. And at 50, you get Satchel Paige, and we still have the question mark for the 100. And we have another one at 135. Hopefully they're Orioles, but I seriously doubt it. Let's open the packs. Random headliner. Alright, that Raul Ibanez card. Not sure if I want to buy him. Nothing there for that. Ballin is a gold pack. Or Habit, either way. Oh my god, it's a diamond. Please, come on. Bobby Witt or Jose Ramirez, either one. Or Mike Trout, starting pitcher. It's neither. Tyler Glasnow, yeah, get out of here. You shouldn't even be a diamond. Headliner, nothing. Okay, let's do another game. That was win 17 for us. Okay, so so this one, if we get to 600, then we'll get the Division Series, Championship Series, get another Premier Pack. That's deluxe for that one. 800 is, of course, ranked seasons. The rewards are Martin Dihigo and Chipper Jones. Most likely I'll go with Chipper. And Legend will get you 20 show packs. GOAT at 1,000 will get you 15,000 stubs. There's 10,000 for the 900 one, 5,000 for 800, 3,000 for 700, and 2,000 for 600, 1,500 for 500, 1,000 for 400, 750 for 300, 500 for 200, and 100 for 1 game. Yeah, just going over that stuff. And also 1,100 is 20,000 stubs and 50 show packs. Okay. So, now we should get into another game, play another game. Yeah, let's just see if we do play at this stadium, but we'll see. All right. Oh, this is lagging very badly. Because I pressed the button and it wound up like coming in like around like 1 second later. Alright, this one's pretty good. Don't know if we're the home team. I don't think we are. We gotta get 1 strikeout so we can get that pink egg. I'm pretty sure that we will get 1 strikeout. We are away. We're facing Tom Glavine. He's got parallel 5 Mike Trout. Oh my god. Don't like the sound of this. Probably because he's a huge fan of Mike Trout.
Happy to have you with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Lookouts taking on the Vipers.
17-8, so we're going to try and do the best we can.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway.
A little bit of a tough
and on the mound in this
we'll
one,
see what we can
Tom
do.
Glavine. What do we have on him?
Need 1 strikeout.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And we're playing in Colorado,
and
where the Colorado Rockies play.
Rodriguez.
Which is a pretty cool stadium, but a lot of home runs can be hit in this stadium.
Strikes.
Back in the 90s, they were before they had those walls up in right field over there. Those little
swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
walls,
ton.
that are standing up there. They used to have them not there.
That's the third, and foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2.
Trying to get that Tom Glavine card because he's part of the Braves team affinity, and I had to collect the rest of the Braves players to get closer to him.
To get it. Pulls it in for the out.
He's going to miss it.
That's out number 2.
All right.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Once again, just need 1 strikeout, either it's with
delivers outside.
Starting pitcher or
2
relief
outs, base
pitcher,
is
so
empty.
I can get that 1 egg, but I'll need 1 more egg to exchange
that one
5.
pushed to the left and foul.
Probably have to do Diamond Quest to get that. Nice
Swing
one.
and
There
a
we
ground
go.
ball, base hit right field.
That pitch is
And
right
that keeps
there.
the inning going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for
Thomas
a knock.
now.
And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Frank
Big
Thomas
hurt.
at the plate
Home
now.
run would
That's
be
ball
great.
1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch.
Ground ball, left side, and it goes just
I
foul.
would have stayed in the line. That would have been a fair
1-2
ball.
here.
Ugh. I don't know why I fouled that off.
Boggs, the runner at first
How
with
I
2
fouled it
gone.
off and why I swung.
Swing and a high
I
fly
got
ball
under it.
down the
Frickin'
right field
sinker.
line.
Might go out of play. Wait a minute. No, it's
And he can't quite
Okay,
get
he
there.
didn't catch
It's a
it. Ooh.
foul ball.
all right. Got another chance. And
through
I
that
struck
one,
out.
it's a
That was
strikeout.
a bad pitch. Not nasty, just was a tough one.
Back
All right,
here
so
in
the
Denver,
Moose, Mike
getting the
Mussina on
nod
the mound.
on the mound, Mike Messina.
The spin rate on the
Most likely
curveball
will be
is
parallel
incredible.
4
Hitters
after
know
this
they're going to
game,
see a
as long
lot
as
of
he
them
has a
today.
good
Stay
one.
back, be patient, and
1
hit the ball the
strikeout.
other way.
Oh my God.
Hammers that one
Come
deep left
on,
field
that's the
and
first
forget
pitch,
it.
and that wasn't even hittable. What
And
the?
just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
What the frick?
So digging in,
How
Ken Griffey
stupid
Jr.
that is. Come on. Not on the first pitch.
Popped
All right,
up
there we go. So this person's swinging at everything, so the strikeout's going to be very tough.
and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
All right, but it's just
Here's
one
Trout.
run there. Come on, Trout, don't you do it.
Part of the order coming through now,
doesn't
and
even
with 1
swing.
home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more
Give
damage.
them, something not to hit. All right, there we
Bouncer
go.
to the
That's
big
good.
hurt.
Thank God for that
Steps on
shift there.
first for the
Thomas
out.
being right there.
2 down, base is empty.
And if we do
Here's
win this
Jordan
game, we
Alvarez.
will probably
Singy's
get to
currently the
600s,
team
but
leader
now
in
we
runs
are
batted
down
in.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled
There
off.
goes that pitch again. It didn't really do that in MLB The Show 24 last year.
On the
only thing
ground
is,
right
it
side.
just lagged very badly sometimes.
takes it himself
Like
to
you
the
did
bag,
pinpoint,
and
it
that'll
would
do
jump
it.
around. Get out, just eat and jump around.
Back here at Coors Field. Second inning,
It
set to
doesn't do
go.
it that much
Anthony
here, but
Santander
It
at
kind
the
of
plate.
did with Xbox Series X.
In there at the knees.
I don't know why. I mean, I don't think it was really my connection. I just think it was just the way it
Chopped on the
Tough
ground,
one.
but foul. Stays alive.
Santander. Got to get that ball airborne. Oh,
Swing
yeah,
and a
that's
ball
what I'm
ripped
talking
right
about.
field, and that one back,
Right.
and that one is gone.
410. 428, okay.
And we're all square. It's 1-1.
All right, good job.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
They'll take an Opto home run. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as they
That's
get on
in
the
for a
board.
strike. It's 0-1.
But
I
he's
rarely
got to
get
delete
shut
it.
out.
You give up
I
that
mean,
leadoff home run.
I have
go back to
gotten
work.
shut
Focus
out.
on this next batter.
Maybe a
On
few
the ground
times
to
and
short.
stuff, but not very often in the years I've played
Over to
MLB The
first.
Show.
And that's the
I think
first
maybe
out.
only
Nice
3 times.
recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the left fielder, Gary Sheffield. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ah,
And that one
Sheffield, he
hammered.
missed it.
Griffey
No.
drop step, ranges
Oh, no,
back.
never mind. It's gone.
Long
410,
gone. It
431.
finds the tree farm for a homer. Oh, muscle
Wow.
to center field.
That
It's their
just kept
second
on
home
carrying.
run of the inning.
I didn't think
It's
it was going to
2-1.
get out, but it did.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. And that one clips the corner.
So instead of
Still
2
only
outs,
one
it's
out
now
here in the inning.
1 out. Still.
And there's a ball.
Okay.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece.
Tried to go down the line. That wouldn't stay fair.
2-2 now.
That would have been ball 3. Come on. I know I got a good eye in baseball. Sometimes I swing at those pitches and try and get them to get airborne.
That one missed.
What's good pitch there.
Now, full count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
come on, Tommy, put it in my wheelhouse.
You jog back to the dugout.
That's not my wheelhouse, but I will take the walk. Thank you very much.
That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I think sometimes MLB show and Diamond Dynasty there should be like a rule now. If you have a player and they have the same number, they shouldn't be on the same team. That go drop?
Shallow left
no,
field.
Almost did.
Hauls it in for the out.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think for sure that they should have that. You know, that way it just kind of like makes it a little bit more different.
So the lineup flips over.
Like if somebody has number 8 and stuff, and there's somebody else that does, and say, oh, you can't have a player on the team that has the same number.
Foul ball.
I just think that should be pretty interesting. There we go. Nice hit.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Okay.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
That'd be
That's
a home
tough
run.
location with
nice
the fastball to handle,
right.
but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
Do that circle change there.
2 on, 2 outs.
Foul
ball there.
Jammed me right there. Would have been a strike if I had not swung. That's all right. We got the lead. We got 2 home runs, one from Santander and the other from Sheffield. There you see the people he has coming up.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
All right, come on,
head to the bottom of the second.
Gleyber
Torres up to hit. Swings here and drives one well left field.
Dang it.
You can forget it. And this
that
game
is not
tied.
What I was trying to do.
2-2.
That is a sinker on the
and
inside part of the plate.
David Ortiz.
All right, now you're really asking for it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
Unfortunately, we're tied.
Sheffield makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
That never should have been hit
Mike
like that.
Napoli
That never should have happened.
ready to hit.
Sinkers are not supposed to be drilled like that.
There's the strike.
There's a strike.
That's perfect location,
right
lay
on
off
the
black.
sinker a little bit because the way that he's
this guy
hitting the ball
the ability
is,
to hit those spots.
God, settle down.
So tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That slider wasn't even
exactly what he was looking for right there. You often hear the phrase short to it, long
will not hear the
through
phrase
it,
short
and
through
that's
it,
a
long
great
to it.
example of it right there.
I wish they changed the commentary
early,
sometimes.
Squared it up with the well-timed swing and
Come on,
nice
that's a double
grab.
play.
The feed for
nice
1.
job.
That's an out. Double play. What
Yep,
a twink
get your ass
killing
down.
day.
You gotta be a little more patient on the pitches, dude. Mike Messina could go the distance if you keep swinging a lot of
down
the pitches.
Down the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Anyway, here we go.
Glavin back to
now
work.
we gotta get the lead back.
And immediately pumps in a
Still
strike
get
to the
that
left-handed
strike
hitter.
He keeps swinging everything.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Martinez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's outside. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Now a chance for Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one is lifted in the air.
All right, now let's hope we have a better inning and try and get a
Junior
strike.
settles under it and makes the catch.
Got J.D. Martinez coming
Bottom
up.
of the inning. Here is J.D. Martinez. Slice the other way and foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power.
Timing up a lot of
Look
these
forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way.
It's like he knows what's
if
coming.
you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Come on.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone,
I'm going to throw his sinker,
trouble.
and he's going to hit it.
Check swing, called strike.
Try this one, see what he does, and oh my God, I still can't get the fucking strikeout. Come on.
All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Harris swings through it for strike
hit
one.
This one out.
And a strike in there.
I'm surprised that he took that.
May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play.
There we go. Got the strikeout finally.
Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. On the ground, right side.
That's
and
foul.
Foul ball.
Good Lord, I thought for sure they were going to call that fair.
This one smashed down the right field line.
Come
That's
on.
a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Martinez headed for third.
Threw it to second.
Lead runner
did not go for home.
So two runners in scoring position.
Struggling in this game,
and
now Trout's up.
Here's Mike Trout.
Don't really want to walk him and load the bases.
And that one fouled off.
Try and pitch to him and see if I can strike out or ground out.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Strikeout would be the best to get if I can.
One ball. Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Slider, see if he goes after it. Oh my God, he
ripped
got a
on the ground a second, and there are two outs.
Yeah, we got the runner out, but the runner does score, and it's now 3-2.
Yordan Alvarez.
Now we got to hopefully get Yordan out.
And that one fouled off.
Well, for sure, I threw that slider very low, and I thought that he was not going to get that.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get
almost threw that ball away.
From the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Oh,
just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's going to hit this one out. I know it.
And a
fucking sinker on the inside there. What the fuck?
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Not even
That's not
There's no way that
to
should
get
happen.
in front
Come
of
on.
If you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield.
Please ground out. Please strike out. Anything.
To knock it down.
He's not going to swing at this one. I know he isn't. Of course not.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
You better get back to your bases and you'll be out.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the third.
Thank God that went foul. Look at this. He is dialing up the sinker. What the hell? And that's going to be a double. This is fucking ridiculous. Come on. Please throw the fucking ball. If I would have got the green throw, he would have been out.
He scores. It's 6-2.
Jesus.
Mike Napoli now at the plate.
This
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Throwing good fucking pitches, and he's doing this.
That one fouled off. Ortiz on at second with 2 down.
Unfucking real. I can't believe he didn't hit that one
out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing
Of course, a
forward.
pitch that's in the middle, he fucking grounds out. But when it's unhittable, it goes 400 feet for a fucking home run.
Here's Acuna now.
Fucking waste.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate.
Good
and
pitches,
patience
and he does
definitely
this.
seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch
what
count.
The fuck
and
are you
they've been able
doing?
to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Junior pulls that one down. 1 down. So digging in, Gary Sheffield. And a curve is down and in.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch
I know I'm not the only
set
one
him
that
up
gets
to do
mad.
more damage later in this game.
Again, I apologize, but it's just the way it is. It's my channel, my video, and I can. Now 6-3. Now he's probably going to play him and say, "Oh, well, that was a good pitch there."
The game. It's 6-3. One out, base is empty. Johnny Bench, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, there's another one.
It's out of here.
That one barely actually got out, but it was a no-doubter.
Back-to-back homers.
All right.
It's 6-4.
6-4 now.
One down.
Now we're getting back
now
into
it's
this.
The
Only down by
baseman,
2.
Jeff McNeil. There's the
you
strike.
see how it feels, when you throw pitches like that, and you're probably like, that's the way it is.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I'm going to take McNeil off the team. I really am. I'm going to have to go back to Gleyber Torres.
So the
only
batting
put McNeil in there just to give him an opportunity.
Order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 2.
Probably going to have to from Messina.
And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. To third.
There we go. That sneaks through. All right.
Base hit.
Still need them stolen bases, but we've got 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good.
There goes Jackie. Swing and a miss.
He's out.
0-1.
Safe at
Never
second
mind.
with a stolen base.
All right.
2 outs.
Well, he would have been out for sure if the throw was on the money.
Now 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
There, see. Oh, now this one gets away
no,
at the
go back. Well, I would have been safe at third.
And the runner holds.
That's all right.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
A swing and a miss.
Sag. That's all right. We got a couple of runs. We're back in it.
Field. And now J.J. Weatherhold
comes up. All right, I'm putting in this guy. So
and
Messina's only going to pitch 3 innings.
Sean Jelly.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him.
It is. Not,
best case scenario
like
might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs,
peanut butter.
kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
You got to lay off some pitches, dude. You got to be a little bit more selective or a little bit more patient.
Swing and a miss.
Counts up, but clearly you don't want to. But somehow you're winning the game, which is a load of shit.
Swing and a ground ball.
Ground ball.
McNeil gets it to first. And a couple of quick
first
outs.
3-up, 3-down inning, I think.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop.
Get these idiots retired. And I say that because the way that he's playing this game.
And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, he's like hitting pitches on, pretty much. I throw these pitches and they look like they're good, but he hits them out for a little bit low.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
This would be great if we can come back in this one. There we go.
Field.
All right. 3-up, 3-down inning.
Rodriguez makes the play.
Good job, Jelly.
And welcome
Jelly,
back to the
whatever
ballpark.
It's pronounced. I don't
Here's
know.
the third baseman, Wade Boggs. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
So here's the cleanup one. Frank Thomas. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Anthony Santander digs in now. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
I ain't throws an immaculate inning. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one is lifted in the air.
Right,
Rodriguez
right there
under it, pulls it in, and there's one away. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Watch him hit this one out.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
0-1.
Jelly throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Dot this. Okay, didn't dot it, but I'll take the strikeout.
Some
Thank you.
high cheese for strike 3.
Yep. IG's
2 outs,
indeed,
bases
and
empty.
he missed it.
And next is the designated hitter, Yordan
And another
Alvarez.
3-up, 3-down inning.
Up left side. Boggs makes the catch, and that ends the
Gotta
inning.
be a little bit more patient with the pitches. All right, come on, guys. Come on, press X, you idiot.
Back here in Denver, now Ronald Acuna Jr. Ersig back to work. 100 at the knees for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed creeping into my mind right now.
Another one.
My
That's 5
God.
straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Gary Sheffield. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Missing everything, but I'm not going to keep missing.
Swing and a miss as he
I'm
was
not
late.
gonna-
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch.
I will.
Shorten the swing, eliminate the stride.
Oh,
That
my
one came in
God.
out, But right down the middle, you're saying to
He's
yourself,
on the way
"How did
to
I miss
another
that
immaculate
pitch?"
inning.
And
This is
make a quick
fucking
adjustment.
bullshit. There we
Drilled
go.
out
Broke
towards
that
left
up.
center field. That's well struck.
Oh, gotta break up that
One
immaculate
off the
inning. You know,
wall. Should
kept
be
trying
extra
to
bases.
do that again.
Now a relay to second.
All right, but now we got a runner at
So
second.
runner
but
at
we gotta
second,
get
2 down.
something
Jeff
going.
McNeil
Hopefully Jeff
getting
McNeil
ready
can
to
do
hit
something.
that one at triple digits. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the 6th.
That was a terrible pitch. That was a ball.
Gets a piece there.
Barely.
They'll do it again.
Barely fouled that off. Please
The
drop,
other way.
drop.
It gets down. Base
it's
hit.
not gonna score the
Venture
runner.
around third and on his way to the plate.
Would have
But
been
now
close.
he hits the brakes
But
and
McNeil does
hustles
get a
back to
hit.
third.
All right.
So 2
Come on,
outs
Jackie.
with runners
Doesn't
on
have
the
to be a home
corners.
run. No, he doesn't
And
have
now
much
the
power.
shortstop, Jackie Robinson. And that is out of play.
Can definitely get into the gap or something.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Come on. Oh,
Grounds one to
come
short.
on. I'll probably
On
throw
the
it to
run,
second,
throw
and
to
he didn't.
first. It's there, and that's a great play.
All right.
Bottom of the 6th. Gleyber Torres up to
Probably
the
gonna
plate.
keep him in. He does have Ortiz up next. So probably
Jelly,
pitch to,
the tall righty,
this one.
230 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in
I got
2018.
it. Torres has got no speed.
Robinson whips it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Do I want to bring in John
Digging in,
Franco?
David
I
Ortiz.
think I'm going to do that.
Here's a new pitcher
Sean
from the
Jelly
pen,
pitched
John
very good.
Franco.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
You know that works.
I think it's a good move.
Oh
I know
my God,
when
you
opposing
suck.
teams did that to me.
And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Ortiz will just stay at second with the double. He ain't got no speed at all.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was
God,
ready to
that's fucking
swing it on the
bullshit.
first pitch. I'll tell you, when you smoke the line drive into the
thought
gap
sure that
like
was
that,
gone.
I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter
There
more
we
than
go.
a
I'm
bolt the other way.
actually surprised he popped that up. I thought that slider was going to go.
Bench makes the catch. 2 away.
All right,
So
no more
2
hitting
down
the
now,
sinker on
and here
the
is
inside part of the plate for a
J.J.
double.
Weatherholt.
Come on, this shit's got to stop. There we
Popped
go.
Up.
That's what Ortiz is
McNeil in
supposed to
pursuit.
do.
Makes the grab, and that. Back here at Coors Field.
Right, come on,
all
guys.
set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
So impressed that he went right after
game.
him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as
this
bat expands.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Irseg's almost out of energy. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, that's getting through.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog.
Try and get a steal, hopefully. Oh, he's probably going to bring in a lefty.
Bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to...
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
And no, he's out.
And he's out. Base is empty, one away.
Damn it.
Here in the top half of inning number 7.
And
Out to center.
I thought for sure he was going to get it, but he got the perfect throw, unfortunately, and got him. Now we got no runners on base. Instead, we now got 2 outs.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
All right, there's a hit.
Hammer down the line. Could be extra bases.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get past him.
Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
All right, who's up?
So
Santander.
runner at second, 2 down.
Come on.
Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That. All right.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's going to score Thomas.
Thomas on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
Come on.
2 outs. Runner on first.
Come on,
and now it's
Ronald Acuna still
Jr.
Get a hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Oh, God, don't tell me we froze. Oh, no. Fuck. Yep, this game is frozen. So this is not going to count. Damn it. Oh, my God, I can't believe this. So that's going to go as a loss, unfortunately, to me, and it should not, oh, well, so this game is pretty much not going to count. We're going to lose access to this pretty much, too. Yeah, because there's no way, because I'm going to have to end the broadcast too, and this is going to go as a loss. Yeah. But oh well, I'm going to have to wrap it up anyway, because I got to go to work. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this anyway. So, thanks again for watching, everybody, and you all take care.